welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today I'm going to show you guys how I got this just like really glowy summer easy look. It is so easy. It takes me no time at all in the morning. I've been using this a lot to go to work or to wear to wear for girls' nights out or for dates, literally just for everything because it's so easy and like I feel glam in it because you're so glowy, but it's not too much. Also, side note, I really just want to apologize for the fact that I haven't posted a video in a month. It's just hard because I can only film tutorials, like where I'm actually applying my makeup in the morning because I use natural sunlight to do it. I don't have any lights to help me with this other than like my bedroom one or like my Christmas lights, and I work a job where mostly I'm opening. I have a few closing shifts, but it's just hard to film sometimes. I have had a lot of like personal things going on where I've had to go home, which my home is about an hour away and I don't have anywhere to film there, so I can't like bring my stuff with me and film there. I have to film it in my home here. So I'm very, very sorry that I've gotten behind. Thank you so much for those of you who have been like, hey, like where are you? I like your videos, make more. So that encouraged me and helped me get back into it. It's just some personal stuff was going on and it was very hard and very distracting. So everything's good now. We're all good. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the subscribers that I have and the people who do watch my videos and support this. You guys are amazing. It's not very many people, and that's totally fine. It's still amazing that there are people that even watch this. So thank you for that. Sorry, that's so lame and it's so sappy, but it's just really nice to know that people like are encouraging of this. So let's just get on into the video. So, for this dewier summer look, I have already cleansed, exfoliated, and moisturized my skin. And I moisturized my skin with the Josie Maran Argan oil in light. I've never tried the original formulation, but oil is kind of intimidating. So since they had the light version, I was like, okay, that works. So it's still kind of like a little present on my skin. You can see the little sheen going on, but that's what I'm going for. So to prime my face, I'm using this Makeup Forever. It's some of their new primers. This is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Hydrating formulation. I think there's like 7 or something different formulations. But especially in the summer, since I do have drier skin and being out in the sun, it just dries my skin out. I like to keep my makeup as my face as hydrated as possible. So I'm going in with my Maybelline Dewy&Smooth foundation. Two of the reasons why I'm using this. One, because it's the Dewy&Smooth formulation, which is kind of what I'm going for with this summery glowy look. But also this is my only foundation that is matching my skin right now. I've been going out in the sun lately because it's summer, and I tried using some of my other foundation mixed with this because I was like, oh, I'm not that tan, blah, blah, blah. And I looked like a ghost. Like, it was so pale. It was frightening. So I'm just taking my damp beauty blender and blending this all across my face, bringing it down to my neck. Ugh. Yes, so just make sure that you shear it out with your beauty blender, or you can use a makeup brush. I just really like using a beauty blender, especially for looks where I'm trying to make it look a little lighter on my skin. I mean, I use a beauty blender pretty much in general, no matter what, for the most part, but especially because it's like a sun-kissed, glowy look. So then I'm just going to go in with my concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me, and I am just doing the upside down triangle. I'm using this to conceal my discoloration under my eyes and to highlight under my eyes and on my nose, forehead. This helps create dimension with your makeup, so it's not just so flat with the foundation. And then sometimes I just bring it up over my eyelids to help correct the discoloration there as well. And then I'm just bringing that up my nose and then onto my forehead, per usual. And there we go. So I've still got, because of the oil that I put on before and the hydrating primer, like I still have this sheen going on, which is really nice. I'm loving it. Now, I usually would set my under eye concealer, but I don't get super creasy, and I feel like this doesn't crease on me that much. Now, if you do get really creasy and you're like, I cannot not set my under eye concealer, then go ahead and take a powder and do that. But because I just want to go for this dewy look and I don't absolutely have to set it, I'm not going to. But a piece of advice, if you absolutely need to, but you're trying to avoid looking, you know, cakey or whatnot, you can take your powder and you can use your beauty blender, and you can use your beauty blender to set it. You don't have to use a brush, and because this is damp and has part of the product on it, it won't be super heavy and cakey looking. So that's just like my little piece of advice. Then I'm going to take this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's in the color Gleam, and I'm using this as my highlight. Now I am putting this on right now. Usually I save the highlight for last, but since I'll be like using a bronzer later on that's a powder, you always want to put your liquids on before your powders. And then I'm taking this e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I don't know why I just did that, and I am just going to blend this out over my cheekbones, kind of bringing it up so I have this nice glow going on. I'm doing this very lightly so I'm not like wiping away the makeup that I already put there before. Ugh, I'm obsessed with this. I used it like when I was a little bit paler, and because it's like a tanner color, like you could tell that it was tanner than my skin tone, so now I'm glad I'm actually like a little bit tanner so I can use it and it's not so obvious that it's tanner than my skin. Essentially I just needed to buy the paler version of this, but I was like, but this is so pretty. Okay. Next I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, just same old, same old. I'm using my NYX Eyebrow Gel in the color Blonde. My eyebrows are atrocious right now, if you can't tell via the camera. I have not plucked them or gotten them waxed in forever, and I just haven't had the urge to. So, too bad, so sad. For me, I guess. No one else really cares, but you know. Okay, and then I'm going to take that product on the angled portion of my brush. I'm just taking my mirror right up to, so I can like look down and do it. And I'm just underlining my natural brow and just filling in and kind of extending the brow out a little bit. My eyebrows do not match, so I have to make this one longer to match this one, and I have to make this one like thicker to match this one. Eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. I have to say that every time I do my eyebrows because I'm like, come on, match. And then you are just going to comb, like brush out with the spoolie end of your brush just to help spread the product out a little bit more. Okay, so then I'm going to set my eyebrows in place with my Anastacia Clear Eyebrow Gel. The makeup look I'm going to do on my eyes is just to open up my eyes. I have smaller eyes, but I have so much lid space in between, or just space in between my eyes and my eyebrows, so I don't like to like necessarily just leave it blank. You know, let's not get crazy. So I'm going to take my Shade and Light Eye Palette by Kat Von D, and I am going just to go in with this just like really light neutral shade. It looks white, but it's kind of like yellowy tan. And I am just going to cover all of my eyelid with it. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion primer. And regardless of what you're priming your eyes with, my general rule of thumb is to put a powder that is the color of your skin tone on over it, because it is easier to blend the colors over a shadow than it is just to blend it over whatever kind of product you just put on there. And then I'm going to go in with this grayer taupier color in the middle on my 217 MAC blending brush, and I am just going to put this in my crease. And then I'm going to go in with this next color on this is just a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. I got this in my May Ipsy bag. And then for my inner corner highlight, I am going to go in with this Mary Luminizer from the Balm. It's just I really like using this obviously on like on my cheekbones, but it's also beautiful for an inner corner highlight. Then I'm going to take this NYX Gel Pencil Liner. This is just in a black color. And I'm going to tightline my upper lash line. And as you can see, like comparing the eyes, like this lash line just looks a lot thicker than this one because I put something on it, but it's not like a full-on eyeliner look. It's just in your lash line. Huh. I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I mean, just look at the difference, like with it, without. It's such a difference. So inevitably I got some on my lid. What you want to do is you just want to wait for it to dry. Don't try to wipe it off immediately because you're just going to smear it. So if you wait for it to dry and then just take a Q-tip and you don't lick it or anything and you just like flick it off, it just falls right off. Okay, so I'm going to take this Hoola bronzer. I've been loving this to contour with. It's a bit of a warmer, it's more warm toned than cool toned, but it's still just really pretty for summer. And I take my Sephora contour brush, tap off the excess, and I am just going to blend it where I want to highlight underneath my cheekbones. You just want to do it in circles, and then you're going to want to take it up your temples and up to your hairline and just warm it up. And as you can see, just like the difference, like this just carved out my cheekbones so much better, or so much better. It just looks so much better in my opinion. And then I'm just going to take it down the bridge, or down the sides of my nose, create a nice shadow right there, blend it on my forehead still, go underneath my chin and jawline, and there you go. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Milani Baked Bronzer, this is in the color Glow, and my Eco Tools paddle brush that I always use for bronzing. So I never ever buy bronzers that have like shimmer or a glow to it, but I thought for the summer it'd be really, really pretty, and I have been really, really liking this. You can get Milani at CVS and Walgreens, I think. I got this from Walgreens, but I think you can get it from CVS, but it just helps add like a nice glow to your skin, even though I've been doing everything else to add a nice glow to my skin. But I just put it pretty much over the places where I contoured, warms up the face a bit, perfect. Then I'm going to go in with this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso with just a little random brush that I have, and it's like a little nice peachy color. And then just for a touch of sheen, because I love highlight, I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer highlight that I did. Even though I already did that NYX Glow, this is just going to be an added highlight. You don't have to do this step. I'm just doing it because I am loving the glow right now. Just going to put it on your cheekbones and up a little bit, and then maybe down the bridge of your nose. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm just going to go in with my new favorite lip gloss. It's a little bougie, but what can I say? It is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the color Pink Flamingo. And there you go for your nice, simple, just everyday kind of glowy summer look. It's not too much makeup. I know this process seemed a little long, but that's just because I'm talking through the whole thing. Oh, and then I'm going to set my makeup with MAC Fix Plus. I love the way that smells. Okay, so the reason that I used MAC Fix Plus other than like my Urban Decay setting spray is because MAC Fix Plus is a little bit more well known for the fact that it leaves a little bit of a dewier look to your face. But if you don't want to go and spend money on this, well, they do offer this in like a little travel size, so that makes it a little bit cheaper. But NYX has a dewy finishing spray. They have a matte one and a dewy one. I've never tried it. I've wanted to, but I'm kind of like, I have my MAC one, so like I don't really need that many. But yeah, so if you want to try a dewier finish setting spray, I say go for it. Who cares? It's summer. You're going to look glowy, beautiful, whatever. This is the finished look. It is really just like simple and light, and you look like you, but just a little bit enhanced. This is perfect. I use it for work. I use it for date nights. I use it for girls' nights out. I pretty much have just been using this every day because it's so easy and I feel just like pretty in it. So I really hope you guys liked this. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.